that they have arrested criminals 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 times in 1 year, and they keep getting out, right? So people in my city, for some reason, they don't understand when the mayor makes boss moves. They don't understand that it is not the police chief job or the police to keep criminals locked up. That is the prosecutor job. That is the district attorney's job. That is the judge's job, right? That is the judicial system job to keep somebody locked up, right? So people in my city act slow. They want to blame everything on the police chief. But it's way bigger than the police chief. Even the crime situation is bigger than everything, right? Shout out to big boy Ralph and 100. That's what I'm trying to tell them. People trying to pinpoint everything on the police chief, but her team arrested people, some up to 7 times in 1 year. Some have been released, no bond. We talking about got caught with a switch. That's 20 years off the wham. Fed time you get caught with a switch. You get caught with a switch in commission of a felony, you can add another 10 of that. You get caught with stolen cars and equipment to steal cars, you can add another 7 or 8 on it. So I'm glad that the mayor stood up. See, one thing about bosses, workers are never gonna know what a boss is doing, right? You ain't gonna know what a boss doing. Bosses don't tell workers the reason they doing what they doing. So when Mayor Paul Young got elected, he pushed to keep the police chief in office, right? Now follow me, follow the story, because I know Paul. Like I said, I should have thumbnailed pictures of me and him, but I'm still a gangster at heart. So I'm businessman in spirit, but some things I just keep a G on. So with that being said, the police chief, they want her out. Oh yeah, the word has changed a lot, because now you got the youngsters who usually your mind start changing at about 29. For men, mine started changing at 29. I still rap, I still do skits, I still podcast, I still be in the street, but I don't be in the street as much as I used to be. At about 29, I didn't even want to rap no more, because I realized the negativity in rap music. I never realized I was like 29. I'm 41 now. I still like to rap. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it, but I try to be a little cautious on what I say. But I'm still from Memphis. I'm still from South Memphis, North Memphis, Birmingham and all that. I done lived in all these different places, so I still have the street in me. But yeah, I appreciate you being here for me. Hey, and make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok so I can follow you, so me and you can keep it intact, big boy. I want to keep it intact with like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I'm trying to say. The mayor was making a boss move going against city council and everybody else to keep the police chief in, because he knew what I knew, that they were blaming her for crime when they shouldn't have been blaming her, because they've already locked all these people up and they kept letting them out. So now, if you don't know, the FBI had left Memphis. For what reason, I don't know, but here we call it TBI. Yo, follow me on Facebook or add me as a friend. You ain't gotta follow me, you can add me as a friend. I'm gonna accept that jump the fast way, G. So why would they leave Memphis? And they said that Memphis has majority of all the crime in Tennessee can't equal up to this one city, Memphis, my city. So if the whole state of Tennessee can't keep up with Memphis, and we blowing everybody out in crime as a collective in just one city, why would the FBI leave the TBI? Why would they leave Memphis and go to somewhere past Jackson? Talking about they did that to hold it down in West Tennessee or whatever. So that didn't make no sense. All right, that made no sense. So check this out. That made no sense. So now after this post.